Hello everyone, and welcome to MyTube. You know the drill, this is episode number 22, but if it's your first time watching this video series, this is the show where I talk about my life stories and talk about my life experiences as far as years ago, um, or recently, a week or so ago, or this earlier in the week. Usually it's earlier in the week. I discuss issues I had with people I run into, whether it be when I go to the grocery store with my wife and daughter, or when we go to a Walmart or what have you, or if I have a personal vendetta with my brother or my sister, I'll cut a promo on them. That's what the show is about. Me sharing my life stories and experiences as well as my opinions. Why not? Because I'm entitled to them just like everyone else is. Okay, guys. I have a lot to talk about. Unlike in the previous episode, this week I have a lot more to talk about, okay? So, first of all, this is about the fourth week in a row, guys, that we gone to eat Chick-Fil-A. The fourth week straight, so a whole month, every single Monday when I'm off, me and the wife, we plan, okay, when you're off Monday, we're gonna go Chick-Fil-A. It all started with, okay, we went out to eat at Dairy Queen, then the next day we went out to eat at Pizza Hut, then the following week we went out to eat somewhere else, then the following week we went out to eat Chick-Fil-A, and since then, every single Monday, Chick-Fil-A, Chick-Fil-A, Chick-Fil-A. I don't know why. The Chick-Fil-A chicken is just so awesome to us, but at what point do you stand here and sit here and for me to be able to say we become Chick-Fil-A addicts? Is it an addiction? Yes? No? Maybe? I would say it's not an addiction, but it's something that's like we were satisfied. Perhaps as I think of it right now, perhaps what did could have happened as well is that since it was a pleasant experience at said Chick-Fil-A, um, unlike any other place that we had gone to, or some of the other places we had gone to, wasn't that pleasant experience. So I think that influenced us to want to go back again every single week. Not only that, but for me, I know I speak for myself, is when I was a child, I really did not know what Chick-fil-A was. I knew they had one at the mall. It's not there anymore, but I recall there was one at the mall right next to the coffee shop here in town. They had one. I recall that. I recall there being a cow suit, a person wearing the whole cow suit gimmick. I recall that being at the mall. But I never actually eaten Chick-fil-A throughout my childhood. We never went to Chick-fil-A. It was always a McDonald's or a Burger King. And I guess once I got a certain age, it was now Whataburger. Um, but yeah, Chick-fil-A was never a thing. I never saw like, because you could say, well, with little kids, usually they'll just take them a McDonald's or a Burger King for a child, like, right? But like at a certain age, you would think like maybe when I'm a teenager, 15, 16, 17 years old, I will go with my mom and dad, or you will assume maybe Chick-fil-A because something maybe a more grown person would enjoy. But no, I never saw my mom eat Chick-fil-A. My dad never had it, that I'm aware of, anyways. So yeah, so I think I went once to Chick-Fil-A. I don't really remember when it was, but I think it was once while in high school, just once. And then I think the second time, um, it was some odd years later, some years after that. I would say about 4 years after. So when me and my wife went recently for the first time, it wasn't something I really always gone to, which is why I said we should go to Chick Fil A because I had it about 3 times in my life prior, um, if any, if at all, maybe just two that I actually remember. But I think there could be a third time that I had gone. So when we decided to go, that was a part of it why I decided to throw out that idea of going. But now it's a constant thing every Monday. And yes, it's the food. The food's good too. It's chicken, an actual chicken. Not a chicken patty, it's an actual chicken. So we love it. We love everything. We love it. Okay, we eat it, we order the same thing, we eat it, and we enjoy it, and we have a good time doing it. Okay, so the thing is, it's an addiction, or is it just something we have come to enjoy? Are we going overboard? I think if overboard and addiction will be if it was an everyday thing where it came to be where every day we will have to have it. No, no, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's an addiction. Could it get there? I think we're far away from getting there. I really do. But that's just something interesting I wanted to cover because it's been a constant the past month. I'm not sure we're planning to go for next week or not, but if we do, it wouldn't be a surprise. I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong. I'm just enjoying the food, I'm enjoying the time. Um, I'm just saying, you know, 4 weeks straight, every Monday, eat Chick-fil-A, whether it's the one at the mall, which is now at another location. It's actually at the food court. It wasn't there a few years ago. It didn't go to that spot after the other one was closed down. I don't believe that. I think it went a few years without the mall having any Chick-fil-A's at all. Well, not, I guess that's it about the Chick-fil-A. And now, it wasn't even a year ago, or I could be wrong for it. I don't know how long ago it was, but the McDonald's it recently closed there at the food court at the mall. Surprisingly, in the fact that that McDonald's at the food court at the mall has been there as far as my memory goes, as in other words, as young as I can remember, whatever age that is, it's always been there. As young as I can remember being, that McDonald's has always been there up until whenever a few months ago it was that it closed down. So it was pretty surprising when that McDonald's went away there in the food court. Surprising because it was always there, but not surprising is because their service was horrible. They always did horrible service. Nothing against the McDonald's franchise and the company, but it's the people, the employees. They were always horrible there at that McDonald's. 2 or 3 times, they just did stuff that you would not want to be done. And you would think I'm making things up, but I don't want to turn this longer into so much, but we're not surprised as far as business as to why that specific McDonald's is gone now. But I'm surprised in the sense that it was there for over 2 decades at least, because I'm about to turn 30, so it was there since the youngest I can remember. which would, let's assume it was there since I was born, right? All the way till when was a few months back or a year ago, whatever the case was. So at least about 29 years it's been there. And it finally closed down, and it's surprising in the sense that it always was there. But it's not surprising as far as how they treated people. Not, I don't mean personally, but like the service was just wrong. It was just bad. Very unpleasant experiences at that McDonald's. I know some people following this series, if anyone at all, you must be thinking, if you watch all my videos, you must be thinking, wait a minute, D2 this. Did you not say a couple weeks ago, sometime in February, 2 months ago, that you will not go to the carnival? You said that. You clearly made it clear on a MyTube video in February. You cut a promo on the carnival service, and you ranted and ranted on and on and on in that video episode about how you wouldn't go to the carnival because of this, that, and the other thing, right? And now you just uploaded a video on Monday of you going to the carnival. Okay, can you explain that to me, to us, D2 this? Yes, I'll explain that to you clearly. Okay, if you remember and you're thinking that, good for you, your memory is sharp and you paid attention. Okay, good for you. Put yourself over for that. Anyways, here's the thing. As you remember, the issue was I will not go to the Washington's birthday celebration carnival when it comes around town every single February. Why? As I stated in that video, they rip you off. Here's the gimmick. They make you pay the entrance fee and then pay individually for the rides, making you pay twice. That's their gimmick. And that is why I don't go. That's the short story. If you want to check out the long explanation, it's in the series of the playlist on my channel. Go check it out. The carnival is on the title, I believe, and it's on the thumbnail, I believe. So now on this carnival that's locally at the mall, right? It's the first time that I've been to the carnival at the mall. It's really, to be honest, I don't know if it's at the mall yearly too. I don't care. Well, actually, yeah, I do believe I noticed that it was there like last year and the year before. So I think this is about the third or fourth year that it's at the mall. The carnival, I'm not sure if it's every April. I'm not sure of that, okay? But it'll probably be there at the mall parking lot every year. Now here's the reason I did go, and I did take my wife and daughter to that carnival. Because the entrance is free, guys. There's no entrance fee. Okay, so I can use that money to put my daughter on a ride like I did in the Ferris wheel. And she loved it. And I enjoyed that experience with her. So here's the thing. They didn't charge me an entrance fee, so that got my butt into there. You see, that's what they don't understand. If you're charging the fee, you're getting less people in there. So let's say this is the last 7, 8 couple bucks I can afford financially to spend. You're making me have to pay. If I went in there having to pay for entrance, I would have spent $5 on myself, $5 on the wife. I'm assuming they wouldn't charge for my daughter because she's only a year old. Let's say I'm right about that. So you're expecting me to pay $10 entry fee plus tickets for the ride. It ain't happening. Like, honestly, it ain't happening. But the entrance on this one is free on like the one at the arena in February. So you already got my. I can walk around there, take a look, and if I choose to, put my last couple $2 or $3 for right, then you're gonna get my money that way. So I think that's smarter. You get people in there who might be going in there, not sure if they're gonna spend money on there, but they're already in there. The possibility of getting them hooked, because you already got them hooked inside with a free entrance. Okay, so it cost me nothing to go and take a look around. Why not? And it just so happened we decided to put our daughter on the Ferris wheel. Whatever it's called, not the Ferris wheel, what's it called? The horse gimmick, the pony ride, whatever you saw in the video on that vlog on Monday. Whatever. On whatever that thing is called. It's not a Ferris wheel, right? Whatever it's called. Who goddamn cares? Anyway, so the point is, this Heart of Texas, America, whatever the name is of the carnival, they're doing it right. They're smarter. They're smarter than the Washington's birthday celebration carnival, because free entrance, you get more people there, who are not willing to pay or can't afford to pay the entrance, plus rides, plus food or whatever else they'll spend money on. It ain't happening. You're gonna get less people. Yes, this carnival has less publicity. It's less promoted, but here's the but. You get the butts in there of everyone, because it's a free to come and step in, and possibly you'll win them over and have them spend money on something in there. There's more people likely to go in there than over here, because you had to pay. Alright? So I think those carnival people are smarter than the other carnival people. Let's just put it at that and end it. Now, as it's plainly obvious, right, that my hair is messed up half the time on my videos, not just in this video series. And my shirt, sometimes it's on backwards and reverse, inside out. It doesn't matter. I'll just come on here however I naturally look. That's how I'll tape the video. I can care less. That's who I am. And look. And I can do that because I never been the cool guy. Like in high school, I was never the cool guy, right? Cool guy. So like everyone who knows me personally, anyone who knows me, they know, oh, well, that's just Ham being Ham. They can basically say that. They can just say, oh, yeah, because you know me, you know what I'm talking about. I can care less, right? I don't care what you think about my hair. It can go like that, like this. It can be done perfectly nice, right? Or it could be all messed up. Who effing cares? Who effing cares? If you people watching on YouTube are watching these videos for the sake of poking fun of my hair, then go ahead, watch these videos to poke fun of my hair. Who effing cares? I'm still getting the views at the end of the day. So I really don't care if you guys can make fun of my videos and share them on social media because of my crazy, stupid hair or whatever else you want to poke fun of me. You can say, oh, this guy, he's 29-year-old and he's buying wrestling figures and, treating the Spidey like a freaking baby. The baby Spidey like he's a child or whatever. Making him a birthday last year and stuff. Whatever you want to make fun of, I don't care. I don't care. I never have cared. I didn't care 10 years ago in high school what kids said about me. Oh, look, or whatever. whatever with it. They said it to my face, which a lot of them did. I could care less. I blew it off. It's not important to me because first of all, you're nothing to me. You're nothing. You're no one of importance to me for me to care. Factor in that opinion to bother me emotionally. It has no meaning. And it may be, I understand. I understand if someone close to you, their opinions hurt more because they know you and it's more personal. But I never cared about what anyone said. And like I said, in that case, it was impersonal because I didn't have those people didn't know me outside of school. Um, so their opinions meant crap to me. But I'm pretty sure if anyone that I'm close to, yeah, and you can tell if you ever seen me back a few years ago when I was in college and I had the beard gimmick going. I had the beard before having a beard was cool. I had a beard when everyone said it was not a cool thing. So now I know now these days it's cool to have the long beard, messy beard. It doesn't matter in this generation and I'm fine with that. But I had the beard gimmick before it was cool. Okay, I'm not saying I made it cool. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I had the beard gimmick and messy hair. It didn't matter. And I went to college about, I would say, well, when I first started college, I went like that maybe once a week. If at all. Probably not at all when I first started college. I went to college for an year and a half, for like 3 semesters. I would say I'm the second semester, which would be the last 6 months. I think that's when I ran full bore for every single night. So after the first 6 months of college, every single morning, beard, messy hair, however, whatever, it didn't matter to me. I don't care what people say about my beard, my hair, how I look, how I dress. I can care less. I'm not cool either way. So the way I dress, it matches that. Okay, I don't care. I was always comfortable with who I am. Okay? Now there's no really a point for me to say this. I'm just ranting on it, okay? I'm just expressing myself with that. I don't care, purple, you might think, why is a man wearing purple? It doesn't matter to me. Purple is my third favorite color. If you have a problem with that, that's your issue to deal with and live with. At the end of the day, I can care less if you have a problem with me wearing purple because it might be more of a female type of color. I don't care that you're upset that it's my third favorite color. Who cares, right? Like really, if you I don't like. For me, it's easy because I was never the cool guy, ever, right? So for me, it was always like I don't have to follow rules. I can dress however the heck I want because it doesn't matter because I'm not cool either way. So, yeah, so I think that helped a little bit, the fact that I wasn't the coolest kid at school, nor did I want to be, right? Because I knew I was cool in my own way. I could care less. That's me. So go ahead, fun of me or whatever I say or however I sound. You can say I have a weird SpongeBob voice because I got in that in the past. Whatever. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me. I am comfortable with who I am, how I look at today, how I will look tomorrow, how I looked yesterday. It does not matter to me. It doesn't matter to me. Poke fun of anything you want. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay? To a lot of people, it does matter. I don't see why, but a lot of that comes from popularity. You know, if you're cool, it matters because you gotta follow these set of rules. You can't dress a certain way, can't talk a certain way, you can be into certain things. I can care less about that, man. If you don't wanna, be my buddy or hang out with me just because I don't listen to the same type of music you do, then F you. Just F off, man. Like, that was always the attitude. And I think that helped me, man. Like, really, if a lot of people had that attitude, I think they'll be a lot happier because they don't have to, do things that'll make other people happy. They'll just do what makes them happy naturally without even thinking or considering what other people, you know, like or don't like. Like, who even cares, really? Like, honestly. Honestly. Just my thoughts on that, guys. There's a lot more I could say. There's a lot of things in my head, but it'll be 6 a.m. in 4 or 5 minutes. So I'll see you guys next time. I'll keep things in my mind for next week. Don't worry. Good night, y'all. Thanks for listening.